What's going on, world? This is Nick here. Hope everybody's doing well. So, I was watching a video by Cody Talks, and he was talking about the revisions that he's had to have on his arm. I guess because the microsurgeons that were dealing with Dr. Chin at the time, they cut his graft too high, which caused him a lot of discomfort and numbness and basically a lot of issues with his hand in regards to the graft. I was just thinking about how I feel about having UL, and I'm really going back and forth as to whether or not I really want to do that. From what I've gathered, a lot of people don't really have necessarily a lot of issues with their phallus or the scrotoplasty. The bulk of the issues come with urethral lengthening, UL. And I just don't know if I want to put my body through that. When I have surgery, the surgeon that I've chosen is all the way on the other side of the country. And there is a surgeon here in North Carolina, but he's in Charlotte, that deals with post-op trans patients. And that's about an hour and a half from here. And then UNC Chapel Hill has also started a transgender program where they're trying to start doing phalloplasties and stuff like that there. But that's still about an hour and a half in the opposite direction. Shout out to the Tar Heels. Born and raised in Chapel Hill, so I bleed blue. I don't know if I want to deal with the complications, honestly. I don't want to have any regrets. And I've been talking to a buddy of mine who is in the process of having fallow as well. And he's hungo about having urethral lengthening. I, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I just feel like it's gonna, it's so much that you're putting on your body, and there's so much that you're gonna have to endure. And when I talked to Dr. Safer about it, who's also a urologist, he basically said to me that if I need to make up my mind whether or not I want to do it, because he said basically there's no going back. Like, if you don't want it, it's going to be really hard to do in the future if you decide that that's what you want to do. But at the same time, I don't know if I can handle the financial strain of being out of work, if I have a complication, having to go under surgery again, having to have a suprapubic catheter, which I hear is fucking horrible. It's the worst thing ever, for longer than 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then there are some people who have no complications at all, but the likelihood of not having any complications with urethral lengthening is slim. Everybody has some type of complication. I've only met one person who had no issues with their with UL, and they actually had ALT. I don't know, man. But if you have any thoughts or opinions, or you've been through it and want to give your 2 cents, drop a comment below.